Hi, and welcome to my channel, Changing Phases Tarot. So happy to have you here with me today. If you enjoy my reading, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel to be notified when I upload new weekly and monthly readings. Now today I'll be doing a general monthly reading for the Earth signs. So Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. This is for the month of September 2017. As the reading focuses on the general energies surrounding all of the Earth signs this week, the messages may or may not resonate with you. I ask that if you are interested in a more personalized reading that focuses specifically on you, that you please contact me at the email listed in the description box and answer the About section of this channel, changingphasestarot@gmail.com. The decks that I'm using for today's reading, I have the main tarot deck is the Crystal Visions Tarot, and the other guidance card that I pulled is from the Soul's Journey Oracle card deck. I've already meditated and shuffled the cards off camera in order to save time, so let's get started. In the present situation, so here, and I'll be doing this as a 10-card Celtic cross spread. So at the center of the reading, which represents our sort of the main position here at the present situation, we have the Six of Swords. Okay? And we know that in the regular tarot deck, in the Rider-Waite deck, this is of the person, in the boat, sort of moving away from choppy waters, going into calmer waters. In this particular deck, we see that the woman has, the Six Swords. She's just dropped them all. And even though things look very dark around her, quite ominous looking, the sky and all of the birds flying around, we see that there is a light, right? She's moving towards the light. So again, it's the feeling of leaving the darkness or leaving something behind in order to move forward. Now, this card is a card of transition and could mean that you are going through a period of transition in your life right now. Possibly you're moving away from something in your past. And we know that although there might be sadness from leaving something in the past, there's also an expectation as to what the future might hold. So the swords, we know that it's air energy, it has to do with mental energy, so thinking. This could be mentally detaching yourself from a situation, or if we think of the more traditional, the card in the traditional deck, this could be an actual physical move. So this could be you moving, right? Moving away, moving across water. As she's in a boat, this could have to do with physically removing yourself from a situation. Now, what you have crossing you, Earth signs, as your obstacle or challenge card, have the Three of Wands. Okay, and the Three of Wands is a card of, this is fire, right? Fire energy. It's a card of exploration, expansion, right? Possibilities, sort of endless possibilities. And it's the card that if we think of the regular deck, it's where the man is sort of looking out to sea, waiting for the ship to come in. So it's very expansive sort of energy here, right? It is fire, it's fire energy, so it talks about action, acting on a decision made. So the Two of Wands card is the card of decision making. Here we've sort of acted on that, and now we're looking out into the future, looking out over this sort of landscape, surveying the landscape, right, after making the decision. This could be possibly from, removing yourself from the situation, and after that sort of thinking, okay, well, now what, and looking to the future. But we see that in this deck, the person is, she's sort of has been a light, another light sort of shining there, just like in the Six of Swords card, right? It's looking towards the future, which certainly seems a lot brighter than the past. Now, the basis or the foundation of the reading, we have the Knight of Wands. Okay, and the Knight of Wands, this could actually represent a person in your life. This would be a younger fire signs being Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And if it is a person, Then this is somebody who is very passionate, very full of life, also very action-oriented. If this is just sort of energy surrounding you, right, in this foundation position, this could just be you feeling like you're full of life, sort of after this, you're feeling like you're ready to act on something in your own life, right? You have the energy and you're ready to move ahead. This is a lot of action here, right? Feeling like you're ready for action. In the past position, I'll show you, there's another card here and I'll tell you why. So in the past position, we have the Devil. Okay, this is a major arcana card. And I did pull a clarifying card on the Devil. That was the only card that I felt like I needed to clarify. And another major arcana came out as the clarifier, and that is the Moon. Okay, and if you think about, there's been a lot of moon activity, right, this month. So, and this is in the past, so this could have been, something that happened around the beginning, middle of the month of August. But looking at the Devil card first, the Devil represents attachment to earthly desires, attachment to materialism. Sometimes it can be to a toxic situation or a person even, right? So people can be toxic in a bad relationship. It can also represent addiction, right? And this could be addiction to alcohol, drugs, food, excess spending. It could also be an addictive relationship. So this could be in the past that you were in an unhealthy relationship and you're now leaving behind, right? Separating yourself from that relationship. And as far as the clarifier, the clarifier card speaks of the moon is all about using your intuition, needing to use your intuition, right? And it can speak of secrets as well, uncovering. We know that, the sun shines light on everything, and the moon, although it does shine light, it's never as clear as with the sun. So, it does kind of have that connotation of things being hidden from you. Okay, so it does have to do with at times facing our fears. It could possibly be that there was something that was hidden in the past, maybe something that had to do with this past relationship that was not very healthy for you, and you had to uncover a certain hidden truth, right? Or you were called on to use your intuition in order to illuminate your path and sort of continue on your journey. Now, in the present tense, in the present situation, we have the Judgment card, another major arcana card. We have quite a few major arcanas in this reading, so a lot of divine guidance here, a lot of divine intervention, I think. Now, the Judgment card, it has to do with rebirth, right? In this particular deck, it just has sort of the angel, playing the instrument, calling everybody, right? It's a call, a judgment call, or a call to make judgment, and it really represents rebirth and knowing that, it's time to leave the past behind, along with any guilt that you might have, and move forward. So you're called on to make, it might be a tough decision, right? Or called on to make a judgment call and to make a fresh start. We know that through death comes new life, and at times this might not be easy, right? But by leaving the situation in the past, right, better things are coming. And we see that with the future card here. The card that came up in the future position is the Nine of Cups. And it's interesting because we also have the full moon in this card. Now, traditionally, this is known as the wish card, right? This could mean, or it represents achieving goals, having our dreams come true. It's also known that whatever you put out into the universe will come back, right? So I guess be careful what you wish for, right? Wishes will soon be granted, which is beautiful. So after sort of accepting, this situation, leaving it behind, making that difficult decision, what's coming up in the future is great. We have great things on the horizon, right? Everything that you have wished for. Now, who you are in the spread, you are another major arcana card, Temperance. And Temperance is all about balance, moderation. It could be balancing material world with the subconscious. It also speaks of patience, needing to wait on the right time to act. There's a lot of, you'll see when we get to the outgoing energy, that it seems that we're being asked to, to wait at this time, even though we feel like we're ready to act, right? And we're trying to move ahead here. We're asked to understand that there is divine timing in everything. And we need to understand that at times things do not happen on our time, right? Things happen on the universe's time, divine timing. Now, what you have in your surroundings, right, or your environment is the King of Pentacles. Now, this could be an older male earth sign actually around you, right? So again, that would be a fellow earth sign, right? So Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus in your environment. Or this could possibly be you, or the energy sort of surrounding you, as it's more of an energy in the environment surrounding you. This could be that there's, you have around you success, ambition. The King of Pentacles is usually somebody who's very secure, very reliable, very trustworthy. You might have somebody who is like that, right, who has all of those qualities around you at this time, sort of strengthening you as as a support while you go through all these changes. Or maybe this is just you, trying to or needing to take on these sort of characteristics or qualities while you wait for things to happen in your life. Now, what you have as your hopes and fears, you have the Seven of Pentacles. Lots of pentacles here in this last part of the reading. And the Seven of Pentacles, we see that the woman, she's sitting there, she's sort of surveying what she has, right? It's usually a card that represents a milestone, a goal, a milestone. So this could be, you've worked, if you're recognizing that you have been working very hard and you have worked very hard to get where you are today in your life, but it sort of signifies a pause, right? You need to pause, reevaluate next steps, reevaluate, where to go from here, possibly needing to take a rest after working so hard. So again, the energy of needing to maybe pause, take a break, feel good about what you've achieved so far, but understand that in order for you to make it to the Nine of Pentacles or the Ten of Pentacles, you might need to take a break, right, and reevaluate what your next steps are. Now, the outbound energy for the month of September, another major arcana card, we have the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man, it's an energy of suspension, of indecision, surrender. So here you're possibly being asked to surrender to divine timing. And by seeing things, we know that the Hanged Man, he sees things from a different perspective. He's hanging upside down. So you're being asked to see things from a different perspective, right? From the current view the current situation from a different perspective. And by doing so, you will gain a new outlook. You'll grow on your spiritual path, right? And when the time is right, again, divine timing here, Spirit will present you with whatever changes or gifts that you're waiting for. The overall energy for our reading, which is the card that was at the bottom of the deck, is the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords, it sort of represents an impasse, a stalemate. But it's mental energy, right? It's air energy, so mental energy. So it's feeling. It's feeling or thinking that you're stuck, or you're at a position that you don't sort of know which way to go. So you signifies needing to make a decision, two different paths. But as we can see in the card, the woman, she's guarding. She has the swords across her heart, so she's protecting herself, and she doesn't want to take the blindfold off and actually make a decision at this point in time. She's unsure. She's unsure which position or which decision would be the correct one for her at this point in time. So, I think with this energy, it's sort of, and seeing the guidance here to wait, although you are looking to leave the situation behind, and you do see that there are many wonderful things coming up for you, we're being asked to possibly wait in order to make a decision, right? That when the time is right, we will know it, and that's when we will be able to make a decision. Now, the additional guidance card, which I did put over here at the side, is Success, and that's from the Soul's Journey deck by James Van Praagh. And I'll just read you that this one comes with an actual little sort of description book that tells you the meaning of the card. On it, the mantra says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And the card itself, Success, it says success can mean things to the ego self, but the soul only knows one triumph, and that is to love. When your soul is no longer manifested in the physical dimension, it is a time of reflection on how successful it was with that endeavor. The soul doesn't care how big your house was, or how nice your car was, or how many bank accounts you had. The soul only cares about how you expressed love and compassion. In the infinite wisdom of the universe, the more love you demonstrate, the more you will receive. And even your ego's definition of success is altered. Your notion of how you would be perceived as successful will change. The material things that you thought would make you happy will not have the same appeal. And this, if you look at these cards over here, that's kind of interesting because it's seeing things from a different perspective, right? Many times when people view success as, what it's talking about here, as the many houses and cars and lots of money in the bank. But here is asking us to sort of look at everything from a different perspective, to understand that, true success is, success is many things, means many different things to many different people. But, as you sort of understand that love is what we're really here on this earth for, then your ego's definition will sort of change. And so you'll gain a different perspective as to what success really is. So I like that. I think that ties in very nicely with the end of the reading there. So thank you very much for joining me again today. I hope that my messages have helped you in some way, and I wish you a week full of success and positive energies. I look forward to reading for you again next month for the October monthly reading. Also, please check out my channel for the general weekly reading for the upcoming week that I've already posted. And you can also join me on Facebook. The information is in the About section. So take care, and I'm sending you much peace, love, and light. Bye.